number 10 in our 16-week course of Introduction to Business here at Norco College. And of course, this week we are still in the topic of marketing as we're in our third module for the course. And so we're going to be looking at chapter 14 on developing and pricing goods and services. If you remember, there's the 4 P's of marketing. There's product, price, place, and promotion. And so we're looking at those 2 pieces of product and price. And of course, there's many different strategies that you can use when it comes to pricing your products or pricing your services. And of course, products themselves either are, hot sellers or not. So we'll talk about that in this chapter this week. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And here I am on our course homepage. And I'm going to scroll down here. Again, we're in module number 3, which we just started last week. I'm going to go ahead and select that module. And that'll bring us into this week, which is week 10. Now, last week, again, we started this topic of marketing. And we did the marketing mix evaluation on In-N-Out Burger. You guys did a great job on that. In-N-Out Burger is an interesting company because they have a very limited menu, and they really do put most of their emphasis into their product. Now, I know a few of you had some contrary ideas about that, but most of you saw that the same way. And if you think about it, In-N-Out Burger, if they changed their placement, in other words, they put their restaurants in different locations, there would still be lines. If they changed their price even a little bit, it wouldn't affect how many people go there. I know I've never went to In-N-Out Burger only because they were inexpensive. And then also because of their promotions. Like, I can't even tell you the last time I've heard a In-N-Out Burger promotion. But the one thing that they put most of their emphasis into and most of their energy into is their product. They do everything they can to be consistent. They do everything they can to make their limited menu the best that it could be. And people don't wait in long lines because the customer service is good. They don't wait in long lines because the price is necessarily good, although that would probably be a close second. But they certainly wait in those long lines because they can't wait to get the product. And so In-N-Out Burger's done a great job on that. So that was your marketing mix evaluation to evaluate In-N-Out Burger. And then, of course, you started your third discussion post, which is a great TED Talk by Simon Sinek on why. And it's kind of the whole idea that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And it's the idea that we are motivated to purchase and to really come into a partnership with a company that believes the same values and has the same commitments that I have. And we're more likely to support and we're more likely to be loyal to that brand. And so that's the idea of the video. It's really incredible. I promise you that you'll be thinking about it 10 years from now or throughout the course of your business journey. So make sure you watch that, answer the questions, and then comment on 2 other students' posts. And that's actually going to now move down to this week because you do have a few weeks to do that. And so this week we're going to be looking at, again, chapter 14. So we're going to talk about products and pricing. So we'll be looking at those different strategies. And you're going to have a check-in assignment where I'm asking you some questions about that based off of the textbook. Of course, I've given you the PowerPoint, which may also help in finding the answers. Your homework example this week is a product life cycle evaluation. So what I want you to do is I want you to look at the product life cycle. It's a graph that basically has, the introductory stage, the maturing stage, or the growth stage, the maturing stage, and the decline stage of any product or any service. And so your job is to evaluate what different businesses out there or different products out there, should I say, are in one of those 4 categories, right? So what is in the introductory stage? What is in the growth stage? What is in the maturity stage? And what is in the decline stage? And so I want you to identify one product in each of those stages. Tell me why you believe that's in that stage. And of course, when it comes to marketing, it comes to running a business, you want to make sure that you're having products that are, of course, growing and then maturing. But then you get to a point of maturity, you got to think, how can I revamp my product, or what can I do differently that can maybe give it a little bit more life cycle? And so you can make changes. You can do, sometimes it's just as simple as packaging changes. Other times it's, making product feature changes, but whatever you can do to kind of maybe give it a little more life. And so maybe there'll be more growth. And so all those stages are very important. Of course, if you can start out, doing really well and grabbing a majority of the market, then everybody else is playing catch up, and usually your profits are much higher in the growth stage. When you get to maturity stage, your profits start to drop because you start having competition. So you either need to lower your price or, again, innovatively create something new about your product to make it have a little bit longer life cycle and maybe grab a little bit more of the market share. So anyway, I want you to evaluate products and put them in one of those 4 categories. And then, of course, you have a quiz on chapter 14, and then you're going to be continuing that discussion post by Simon Sinek. And again, make sure you view the video, answer the questions, and then comment on at least 2 other students' posts. So give some feedback to the other students on their evaluation of that particular TED Talk and the answer they've given to those questions. So that's pretty much it for this week number 10. Believe it or not, we have 6 weeks left after this week, so we're wrapping up here. And but keep up the great work. All of you are doing so well, so keep it up. If you need anything from me, I have the office hours, as you know. Just select the office hours link on the homepage during those hours that are mentioned there. If you select that, of course, it gives you my hours here. So make sure you meet me there. If you need anything, I'm virtual. I'm also on campus, so whatever works best for you, please don't hesitate to come see me. I'd be happy to see you and help out however I can. So have a great week, everybody, and you will see me all again on video next week.